everyone! Welcome back to bandais podcast episode 4. Hashtag Get Back Up Part 2. So today's topic is how to deal with your lack of confidence. And today I have with me...
Hi, I'm Angie. I'm from Secondary 4.
I'm Adriel from JC1.
And I'm Jocelyn from JC1 as well. And so today our topic, as I said earlier, is going to be a lack of confidence. And lack of confidence, I'm going to define it first. So according to Google, lack of confidence is feeling badly about oneself. So people with low self-esteem or confidence often feel unlovable, awkward, or incompetent, and see rejection and disapproval even when there isn't any. So I guess in summary, we can say that lack of confidence is just not believing in yourself and thinking that you're incapable of doing anything, even though you can. So let me ask you guys, what do you lack self-confidence in?
Like, my grades. That's one thing. Although there's like a lot of other things.
Yeah, same, me too. I feel you. Yeah. How about you, Yel?
My grades maybe.
Why do you feel insecure about your grades?
Cause like my grades are declining as fast as possible.
Declining.
I mean, I'm not trying to fight against it. I'm just letting it slide down. So yeah.
Why do you think that your grades are declining?
Because of my finals and my scores are pretty bad to be honest.
Yeah.
And I used to think that I'm maybe one of the smartest maybe in the class. But seeing my grades went downhill and I just kind of look at myself in a different light.
It's like that now.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
It is.
I also feel the same way, especially because I'm not really good in like math and science, and I feel like now that we're in JC, it's like a big part, especially because we're taking physics for our AS11, our A levels, which is super convenient and super enjoyable for me. Thank you. But yeah, when I like see my grades and kind of compare my grades to my friends, I just feel like I don't want to say I'm dumb because that's just so bad, but I don't feel smart, basically. And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's not enough. Yeah, okay.
I don't know if it's just because I'm lazy or if I can't actually do it. But, I'm just saying that these days there's a lot of causes of low self-esteem and has a lot to do with, how we want to portray ourselves to other people as a sort, because sometimes some people are too self-conscious. And I'm actually also self-conscious most of the time, and also the way we're treated by other people surrounding us, like our circle and our trauma and our unrealistic goals. And I'm not saying that you can't dream big, because it's great to dream big. I think it's just important to keep like that realistic border.
Mhm.
And yeah, what do you think about the self-confidence in the global era, Adriel?
Well, personally, I feel like as all of us are connected to the internet, it has become so sad to see the reality with
Yeah.
all of us. I mean, like social media is good and everything, and I use social media. I use Instagram. I use TikTok.
TikTok.
I use TikTok. Surprisingly, I don't know why. And I use YouTube. Well,
Dances, eh?
hmm?
Are you learning the dances?
Well, that's why I came to the first place. That's why I don't know
Oh,
the first place. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
interesting.
Well,
Teach us.
later
Huh?
we can film a TikTok with him.
Oh my gosh. Stay tuned, guys.
I'm gonna break my legs eventually.
Next.
We use the social media to see other people with their maybe perfect lives, but well, the sad thing is that we compare ourselves with other people, with those who we consider as perfect human beings because of their beauty and their abilities. And sometimes I think to myself that because I used to do that as well. Sometimes I think of myself as a lower human being of a different class compared to the social media celebrities and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like these days social media is such a big thing, and like we're super dependent on it. And when we scroll Instagram every day, like all we see is these picture perfect lives that belong to other
Yeah.
people, and we just feel like, why is my life like this? There's just like that thought, I guess. And I
But
feel like
in
that's actually really bad.
Yeah, but like in reality, like especially to the people you don't really know, that you see in social media, you haven't seen the worst of them. you've only seen like the best of them that they shared to the world. So yeah, don't be insecure because of social media. It's not good for you. You
Yeah.
know.
And at the end, you end up hating yourself
Yeah.
because of your own insecurities and of your own lack of self-esteem. I can say that because I've experienced that.
Yeah, and do you guys feel like sometimes social media kind of forces you to become someone that you're not? Just
Yeah.
seek other people's approval.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the presence of social media is actually really good and really bad at the same time because like technology allows us to do a lot more things than what we usually do, but at the same time like it may not be the best thing for us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. And how do we deal with Team G?
So yeah, self care and personal development are actually the main keys to deal with our low self esteem. And both of these keys are a daily practice. So we need to somehow consider self care and personal development every day. And part of that is believing that you have the value. You are valuable and you believe in your self worth. Well, a classmate of mine who's very wise, he ever said one day, everyone has the will, but do you have the want? And when I heard that, I was like, damn. Like, like
There's a will, there's a way.
you're capable of doing so many things, but you just don't know that yet because all of your insecurities are hiding you from showing like the best of you. I don't know. Yeah. And
Like what? I'm like, okay, sorry. But anyways, so yeah. Do you think that the process will take a long time or is it just like an instant process?
it will take a long time. So yeah, you gotta keep believing in yourself to build yourself up and thrive. So hang in there. It'll take a while.
Yeah, and I guess when you're talking about the factors that can help you with your low self-esteem is first of all, I feel like it's really important to surround yourself with the right people
Yeah.
because with when you surround yourself in a good circle with the right people, I feel like that makes your life a lot better because the right people means that you're receiving good influence and the right people I guess they're positive and they create positive things in your life. They affect you positively and they appreciate you and they support you and your growth as an individual. Now, may I ask you guys, how do you is there a difference between when you feel like a person is right for you and when the person just does not feel right? And I'm not even talking about relationships. I'm talking about like friendships, you know?
Yeah. I guess there's, well, some people kind of bring people down to bring themselves up. Um,
Hmm.
I'm not like trying to talk about specific people. I'm just like saying in general that
No
Well,
there.
shade, no shade,
No,
no shade.
I'm
well,
not trying to talk about anyone. It's just like people like that exists, which sucks. So you need to find people that supports you and cares about you.
Right. And what other factors can we do? What other factors are there to help with low self esteem?
I guess the first step is just to believe in yourself.
Yeah, you need to get to know yourself and your negative beliefs, your insecurities, so you can challenge those insecurities to build yourself up.
Yeah, I feel like we're insecure a lot because we feel like we're not as good as other people, when in reality, we are all good at something. Like, it's impossible. I personally feel like it's impossible to, like, not be good at anything because I feel like each and every person has their own talents and their own
Yeah.
abilities, you know? So, even though we're not good at something and we see all of our friends and they seem like they're just good at everything, and we feel like we're nothing compared to them. I feel like it's really important when we go to that state that we recognize what we're good at and we start to accept that maybe we can like maybe we can do this but we can't do that, and that's fine because not everyone can do everything, and maybe there are some people who we feel like they can do everything, but there's also a lot of people that are, you know, super talented, that can just do one thing, and that's fine because everyone is different. And just because you can't do something doesn't mean that you're below other people. So knowing where you're good at may improve your, self-confidence in yourself. You start to feel better about yourself and a lot of other positive things. And I feel like this is a personal experience that I can talk about as well because it took a while for me, I think, to really discover what I was, I guess you can say, like I'm good at or what I can do better than other people. Like, not to sound arrogant, but I'm not good, in a lot of things that other people are good at. So it was really hard for me to, I don't know, I guess appreciate myself as a person and recognize my skills. You guys experience the same thing as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, personally for me, it took me like a year, you know. That's a long ass time. A year.
Yeah, it can take like a lot of time. As like Angie said earlier, it takes time.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm still progressing as well to, I guess, improve my self-esteem because I'm still insecure about a lot of stuff. So yeah, and what are other factors that we can help with? We can help ourselves with.
Yeah, with that being said, um you gotta meet your own expectations and not expect yourself to reach other people's expectations for you. For example, let's say other people's expectations is for you to get 100 in a science subjects when science is not your thing. Like you're good at something else, so you can't force yourself to, yeah, get that high of someone else's expectations for you, if that, yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
because
sense.
at the end of the day, you're living for yourself, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so well, although you need to respect others opinions, you still can't force yourself too harshly. So
Yeah. I feel like if you force yourself too harshly, that's where it just gets hard because you don't feel
yeah.
satisfied. And I feel like the truth is you will never be satisfied, but it's fine because you can't please everyone. And another factor, I guess this is the final factor, and I guess this sums it all up, is to take good care of yourself. Considering
Yes.
all the factors that we have listed above previously, so, taking good care of yourself really differs from person to person, from individual to individual, because we all deal with things different ways. Me personally, when people ask me what I do to take good care of myself, I do the things I like. Okay, there is a lot of unhealthy ways to cope. I experience the same thing. When I am feeling sad or I'm having a bad day, I often spend money, and I also eat like a lot of comfort food like cookies and brownies and
Me too.
everything. Yeah,
Hmm.
it just helps, So it's really okay. That is not good. Please don't follow me. That is not good. Okay, stop it. Don't follow me.
I guess
But
everyone has their like guilty pleasures, I guess.
yeah, everyone has their guilty
Good
pleasures.
questions.
Please don't follow mine. It's bad. But yeah, there's a lot of other methods as well, such as like maybe going to the spa or
Hmm.
listening to music or Netflix. What do you guys do?
Nap and like
Right.
just
Yeah.
ruin my sleeping schedule, which,
Yeah.
yeah, don't follow that too. That's it's really
Why are we influencing people badly?
I'm
last
like
week
the worst.
I was literally following like America's sleep schedule, like time zone. Yeah,
America's
that.
sleep
I'm
schedule.
a best time zone.
America's sleep schedule though.
Holy.
So,
Yeah, so basically in summary, guys, okay, people will deal with things a different way, and it's just awesome to take a mental health day for yourself, or yeah, like if you need a break, then take a break, but don't ditch school. Okay, don't ditch
yeah,
school.
education is important.
Yeah, it comes first. But nah, just kidding. But yeah, I'm not really
Oh,
kidding.
It's pretty
But
ironic.
yeah, just don't do bad things, but take care of yourself. Okay?
preach.
Okay. Okay, so what's the conclusion, Adriel?
Well, from what I've heard from you guys, well, lacking of self-esteem can be indicated by many factors, such as, well, when you feel down and when you don't feel the strength to do something. Well, that's the cause of self-esteem, I must say. And there are many causes, well, additional causes such as like, from your peers or maybe from your own self or from your own fears and anxiety. But don't worry because you're not alone actually. Like there are like hundreds of millions of people in the world that suffers from lack of self-esteem, and they're trying to get better every day.
Yeah, so we're not in this alone.
Everyone's at war.
Yeah, at war. Literally at
With
war
themselves.
with ourselves. Yeah, it's the worst thing. So, you
Yeah.
know, when people say like, we are our biggest enemies, you know? Yeah, and
Yeah.
what can we apply to our lives to become more confident?
Well, there are many things that you can do actually. Just love yourself, appreciate yourself.
Do what you love.
Yes,
Do what
preach,
you love.
preach. Okay. I feel like
In,
I'm in church.
just in consideration, don't do it too much. Like my
Are you
friend.
attacking me?
Am I? Because my friend loves to eat, and well, okay, we'll leave it there. Okay, but what I mean is
What are you
that
talking about?
Who
somebody,
is this friend?
I don't
uh,
know what
a
he's saying.
certain friends or somebody. Well, what I can say is just find yourself a group of people that you can trust and well you can feel comfortable in because that's a good thing. And don't compare yourself. I know it's hard to do this because it's easier said than done, but just like to focus
Yeah.
on yourself, focus on your own problems, on your own worries, gitu.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, being
because
yourself.
at the end of the day, no one's going to take care of you like 100% of the time, and it's you who is
At
responsible
the end
for
of the
your
day,
life.
you only have yourself, you know?
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
yourself. Treat yourself.
Indeed.
Not treat yourself, but like, yeah, treat yourself, but treat yourself in a good way as well. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So before we end this week's episode, I just wanna remind everyone that anyone can join this podcast, and if you are interested to do so, email us at podcast@pissecondary.panabur.sch.id or DM us at bandais.pis for any additional information required.
yeah, so I'm just here to emphasize that literally anyone
Anyone.
with caps lock, guys, anyone.
You.
Yeah, you right there listening to this podcast, okay? This is a signal from the universe. You're able to participate and be a host if
It's a sign.
yeah, it's a sign. It's a sign. By emailing us at podcast@pissecondary.panabur.sh.id. Well, I said that way too fast, but basically it's the same as your school email. So yeah, without the numbers in front and your name. It's podcast.
Basically.
Yeah. And you can also DM us at bandais.pis and also follow us, shameless self-promotion. And we're open to ideas if you guys have any ideas of what you want us to, chatter about or talk about or discuss or yeah, just doing a fun little podcast. Be sure to give us your ideas and it will be better if you join actually. So join. And yeah. I'm Jocelyn and I'm here with Angie and Adriel and see you guys next Monday with our 5th episode of Bandai's #overtime. Bye!